are part of the delegation. Yesterday, the Prime Minister held a meeting with the President of Iran, President Raisi, and attended the high-level meeting on Global Development Initiative and the SDG Summit Leaders Dialogue. At the SDG Summit Leaders Dialogue, the Prime Minister highlighted the challenges in attainment of SDGs, especially for developing countries. He called for climate justice, including the fulfillment of the pledge for over $100 billion annually in climate finance, allocation of half of this amount to climate adaptation, and the urgent launch of the Fund for Loss and Damage. Today, the Prime Minister will attend Climate Ambition Summit 2023 and high-level dialogue on financing for development. On Friday, the 22nd of September, the Prime Minister will address the UN General Assembly session. In his address, the Prime Minister will outline Pakistan's perspective on a range of regional and global issues, including the long-standing unresolved Jammu and Kashmir dispute on the UN agenda. He will also share the measures taken by Pakistan to consolidate economic recovery and efforts to mobilize domestic and external investments. The Foreign Minister also has a busy program in New York. He has participated in several multilateral engagements, including a ministerial-level meeting for Middle East peace and a meeting of the OIC's 6-member Committee for Palestine. On the sidelines, the Foreign Minister has held bilateral meetings with a number of his counterparts, including the Foreign Ministers of Belarus, Cuba, Malta, Norway, the Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. He also delivered an address at the Asia Society. At the OIC committee meeting, Foreign Minister underscored Pakistan's principled stance of a two-state solution for the Palestine question. In his speech at the Asia Society, the Foreign Minister emphasized Pakistan's commitment to a foreign policy rooted in mutually beneficial cooperation, peaceful coexistence, mutual respect, and shared economic development. He shared Pakistan's vision for peaceful neighborhood, including combating terrorism, peace and stability in Afghanistan, and resolution of outstanding disputes between Pakistan and India, particularly the Jammu and Kashmir dispute. Pakistan strongly condemns the recent storming of Al-Aqsa Mosque by a group of extremists under the watch of Israeli occupation forces. We believe that a continuation of such unfortunate incidents this year constitutes flagrant violation of the relevant international norms and conventions. It is an affront to the religious sentiments of Muslims around the world. Pakistan reiterates its call upon the international community to act in concert to bring an end to Israel's escalatory practices in the interest of peace, security, and stability in the Middle East and beyond. Human rights violations in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir continue unabated. During the first 8 months of this year, Indian occupation forces in IIOJK have killed 68 Kashmiris, including women and children. There are 13 custodial killings. During this period, about 2,900 individuals, including political activists, business people, women, and youth, were arbitrarily arrested. Such acts are aimed at breaking the Kashmiri people's will and determination to demand their rights and freedom, including the inalienable right to self-determination, as enshrined in the relevant UN Security Council resolutions. These human rights violations must end, and their perpetrators should be held to account. Pakistan will continue to extend political, diplomatic, and moral support to our Kashmiri brothers and sisters for the just and peaceful settlement of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in a
तर्जुमान दफ्तर खारजा मुमताज ज़हरा बलोच हफ्तावार न्यूज़ ब्रीफिंग दे रही थी। उन्होंने कहा कि निगरान वज़ीर खारजा जलील अब्बास जिलानी आज मुख्तलिफ